Okay, looks like we're live here. Zane Morrison and Dallas Parker are getting ready to play a race to 9-9 ball. All right, gentlemen, both of you good luck. Let's play a good match. 9 ball is kind of a nice little fast game. A little bit on the lucky side, but nonetheless, still playing fun pool. And on a little table, 9 ball is pretty fun. All right, here we go. Zane and Dallas look like they're getting ready to lag. Here comes the lag. Looks like this might be the 7 ball. No, maybe. Oh, I don't have the opportunity to be able to be there physically. Let's see here. Looks like Zane has won the lag. That was really close. My point of view, could have went either way. Looked very close, but I think the 7 might have been a touch closer, and that was Zane's ball. Zane sporting a distinguished billiards jersey, looking good. This is the top of the Valley challenge match. I believe Dallas challenged Zane. And we're a race to 9-9 ball. This is the Diamond Den. This is Greg's personal little diamond little area that he has put forth for matches to be played and streamed by EvoSports. Thank you, Justin Lee, for the camera install. Very wonderful. EvoSports team of commentators. I enjoyed listening to all you guys during Lincoln City. I was working 410, so it was really hard to be able to watch too much. By the time I was done at home, I was pooped. You guys did a great job. All right. Oh, this might fall a little bit short. That's a straight in shot. All right. Zane's confirming that we got video. Yes, we are live, sir. Zane lining up on a pretty straight in 1 ball, jacked up over the 4. Tough shot, nevertheless. Come in and bump this. Okay. Now, what will Dallas? His real name is Miles, but he prefers Dallas. What is Dallas going to play here? Play it thin into the 7. Come try to English back. Oh, okay. This could be trouble. You play the side pocket here, right? You come right up for the deuce in the lower left corner, and the 3 sitting right there by the side pocket by the 1 right now. A little bit heavy, still workable. Good English, Zane. Laid that right in nicely for the 3. A nice little stop shot here, so nothing's in your way of your stroke for the 4. Nice little angle. You can roll this ball and come to middle of the table. Come around 1, 2 rails, back to middle of the table. Hit this just a little bit light, but still manageable. On this, I play off the right side rail, back over to the left side rail for my shape on the 6. Probably coming off the second rail. Overstroke that by quite a bit. And a rattle. Zane, I think I saw you just dip just a little bit, sir. This game is so hard. It has to be so mechanically precise. Dallas just gets off the rail here, gets a good opportunity to get some English and get up for the 7 on the side. You want to be on the a little bit more on the breaker side of that so you can get down to the 8 easy. And Miles is probably going to have to do a little high left here and really follow, or you can use some left outside also. But he's going to want to try to spin 2 rails back to the 8 now, either playing top or draw. Ooh, he's going to get around. He got away with that. Ooh, what a shot, Dallas. Tapping the 9 could have been wacky in so many ways and not getting shape on the 8. But he rolls into perfect shape here. It's a nice little draw shot. Just come up toward the spot. Not too much. Decent speed. I think the diamond side pockets, they play easier than some. But definitely can be challenging. You don't want to hit the point too hard. Dallas does well. He goes up 1-0. I believe this is an even race to 9. Right. Dallas is racked up, ready to crack his break, his first break. Nine ball's a nice, fast, loose game. It can be played that way. Throwing that cue ball at money balls. Looks like Miles pocketed the ball here. 6 ball. Left with a little bit of a back cut to the 1. But that also means that it's probably a combo shot on the with the 2-7 for shape. Overcuts it, choosing to play safe. Comes around too much and leaves the 1 ball open. This allows Zane to be able to come between the 7 and 2 to get shape on the deuce up. He lands on the rail. He has a real good opportunity to get good shape on the 3. And I think that could be a good out. Key is a shot on the 2 to get shape on the 3. Ooh. If those froze up, that is filthy bad. He might be snookered here. Nope, it looks like he had enough to get a hit at it. But he has left Dallas really good shape on the 2. Just to float a little bit up, kind of toward the 7, but not very far. Pocket speed the 2 ball, maintaining good. He's going to play 2 rails. He overstrokes this. He might scratch here. Oh, be careful. Okay, he's going to be able to see the 3. I've played on this little diamond with T.O.V. We'll be playing here again on Sunday. And that was a good little touch shot. Dallas trying to get his cadence down. He seems to be doing pretty good. Getting a little bit excited. Overstroking just a touch. He'll probably calm down and zero in here pretty quick. A lot of times when you make the weirdest mistake is when you're just a little bit excited and you rush your shot just a tiny bit. Miles is either going to have to just float up to the upper diamond, diamond and a half, and take his 9 ball, or are you going to stroke this with outside high and try to come around 4 rails? And he's going to have to play it long from there. Sometimes when you're rushing, you're not quite finishing your follow through stroke, so you're not really getting what you exactly intend. At least that seems to be my experience. Okay, Miles should hang up a little bit of a straight in shot here for Zane Morrison. Zane comes to the table after Miles pretty much clears the rack and going to get an easy 9 ball. Zane rattles it. See, it's looks like a little bit of a rush and a little bit of body movement causes Zane to rattle the points and leave a shot. DAÐALAS to take the win. All right. DAÐALAS is probably breathing a little sigh of relief thinking it's 1-1, but he's up 2-0. All right, guys. Don't forget to mark your score on the screens, not just on the table. All right, looks like DAÐALAS has went and tapped the score on his. That was one thing when T.O.V and I were playing. I went over to tap the score, and somehow I think I was supposed to be 2-2 or 2-1, and I hit it, and all of a sudden it's like 3-1. No, not supposed to be 3-1. So I hit it, went to 4-1. And I go, what? Hey, I don't need to give him any weight. And we finally figured it out. So, but it seemed to be very sensitive to me. Ooh, 1 ball rocks right in the side pocket. 7 ball goes in the side pocket. Looks like a look at the 2. If it goes, this is a pretty decent looking table. Looks like shape to the 4 is going to be the key to the out. 2 and 3 are right there. Zane is a little bit off right now, a little bit cold at the start of the match. He's rattling balls, and he's going to leave DAÐALAS a pretty decent look here. DAÐALAS really went around the lower part of the table for that. Got some good English on it to miss the 8. Rolls up. He's going to hit this a little bit too far and leave a fairly decent look, a little bit long for Zane in the upper right corner. 4 balls right below the 5. That could be a difficult shape shot, but manageable. Could go all the way to the bottom rail and play the short side up here and play the 4 back here in the bottom left. Oh, he drills the 3 nicely and gets really good shape from where he was at on the 4. Come across the table nicely, out back to middle, perfect shape on the 5. 6 is by the side, looking good. Okay, so he's going to have to drift down 2 rails there, kind of by the 9, and come back up for the 8 in the side, possibly. Oh, he's going to bump. Okay, Well, that works. Now you just focus on pocket speed the 8 and the side here, and you're going to have shape on the 9. Good bump shape. Zane plays a good ball there. Nice pocket speed. Take what you got. Nice, gentle shot on the 9. Good shot, Zane. All right, Zane settling down a little bit. Staying down a little bit better. You start making balls. Looks a lot smoother too, Zane. All right, looks like we're moving to 2-1. DAÐLAS over Zane, 2-1. DAÐLAS racking for his second break. And while we're watching this, Mr. Greg Jensen is hard at work. He's actually in the other room that you can't see from the view in here, and he's grouting the tile in the new floor tile just like this in the commentary room. Greg's making a really nice little setup in there. Oh, nice break. One ball goes right in the corner. Decent shot on the 2. Looks like it goes in the corner past the 3. Could also go in the side if you so choose. Looks like he's about a ball away from the bottom rail down there, so he gets a chance to use a little bit of English besides just top. That's one problem with being stuck right on the rail. You were forced to use the top third of the cue ball. Well, top half really, but ooh. Okay. Plays off the point. He gives up a really good table here to Zane Morrison. Nice little angle to get shape on a 3 with this 2 ball. Ooh, not a little bit straight, but still manageable. Could just stop this and maybe just float toward the 9 a little bit. There you go. He's just going to play probably an outside spin cut here to get to the 6. He's left himself above the 5. He can play that shot. Well, need to throw a little draw on that and give it a little tiny poke follow through with your outside low. Get that draw to take early, and your spin will get past the 8. You can drift up into the 6. But 8 ball's bumped out to a side pocket shot here. Need to play this 1 rail pocket speed. Looks like it's going to go. Oh, with a bump, and he gets shape on the 8. This is real nice to get back to the 9 ball. 1, 2, 3 rails rolling right into a nice 9 ball shot line. Looks like he's jacking up a little bit. Oh, he is over on that, maybe on the short wall there. A little bit more follow through, and you come around to that 3rd rail, and your angle's coming down into the 9 line, just a little bit off angle, but still decent. Boy, Zane's going to leave this almost table to table. There is a decent little shot here. Let's see if Miles can take advantage of the rattled ball. Sorry, DAÐLAS. He prefers to be called DAÐLAS. I'm sorry. DAÐLAS playing a straight back bank shot. Very good shots there. DAÐLAS takes advantage of another rattled ball by Zane, going up 3-1. Zane for his 3rd break. All right, Zane Morrison has the balls racked, and here we go for his rack number 5. Zane is breaking the odd numbered matches in an even race. He won the lag. He breaks rack 1, 3, 5, all the odds. Ooh, 9 ball's getting close. Okay. Well, I'm thinking this game is going to be all about that 2-9 here. So, looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Zane has made a ball, taking a cut at the 1 ball here. Just got to go over and across. Uh-oh. Ooh. He's going to give Miles a chance at a little cut shot here to get back to the 2-9. Yeah, I'm either getting a bridge, kiddo, or I'm leaning over up there above the 2. He's adding on an extension here. A little bit further reach. Makes the cut shot here. He's come up a little bit. Yeah, I definitely think that I'm draw stroking a bank on the 2. Don't need to super draw stroke this either. Play off the first diamond here, spin into the 9. He is looking at that, I think. I think you play the bank to the side with the right English to make the 9. It's like this. Oh, and he comes up 2-way safe too. I think Zane Morrison is probably going to jump this. And he's going back for the short stick, I believe. That was a good little decision to play that type of bank. You got the 7, the 5, the 8, leaving the cue ball down there, just trying to touch the 9 in. It's kind of a 2-3-way shot. Zane, he's so tall. Practices enough jumps. He should be really good at this. Well, he hits the 7, moves it out of the way, and then hits the 2 much closer to the 9 for DAÐLAS. 9 ball sitting right on the edge. Just any little brush from the 2 on the 9, and it's in there. Okay, DAÐLAS going ahead 4-1, and is racking. Dallas Parker is making them when he needs to make them. And each time he's taking advantage of a mistake. And I think that is the key in rotation pool. Actually, any pool is you need to take advantage of your opponent's mistakes. And it's one of the ways you put the pressure on and keep going toward W's. And I think in rotation pool, table control is just the most important thing. You know, you got to make your shots. No ifs, ands, or buts. You got to always make that shot first. But, you know, sometimes you're going to have to play strategy. You're going to have to play safe. Not all those tables are easy to run out. And quite frankly, nor should they be run out. That's where, great safety play is a really offensive game. He's trying to roll up here on the 3. He does get the 1 down table, but it bumps the 8, and the 1 ball is in makeable shape. The magic rack can be pulled here. It does not appear to be sitting on anything. Good job, Dallas. All right, ZANE with a good, decent shot on the 1. I think you can roll down for shape on the 2 here. Nice, rolls up. Be a little difficult to get on the 3, but not impossible. If he has enough, he might even draw into the 3 a little. He decides to play safe, and he does play a really good safe here. Dallas could come past the 7. I don't know. That's you really got to lengthen that out a little bit not to catch the bottom side of the 8. And coming around the 7, that's really difficult. Can you spin into it? Is there enough to get between the 3 and 9 and spin into the 2? No, I think he's going to try to shorten this angle up coming past the 7. Nope, that would be a foul. It has hit the 8. Good call, gentlemen. ZANE looking at the 2 here. Okay, I think ZANE's going to try to roll up maybe up there between the rail and the 9 with this 3 ball, or he's going to send the 3 past the 8 and try to get the cue ball on the 8. There, and that's the route. Taps the 3 ball off the rail and gets the cue ball lined up behind the 8 ball. Decent one. It does leave the 1 rail kick, which is not too difficult here. Dallas hits it pretty good. He might leave the 3 open here, but there might not be a little look at that 3. But I think he can make it. And he does. He comes out for decent enough shape. Play the 5 down the rail and come back across to about first diamond or so and come back out for the 6. Ooh, left this with a really touchy shot. It was good ball speed, a little bit more angle up toward the side pocket, and you can get a lot better rollout to the 6. But ZANE, this is a difficult back cut into the side here. Handleable, but very thin. And he's going to get a fortunate roll off the point, punches the 6 up there, forces Dallas to probably have to jump this ball. I certainly would. Oh. Dallas makes a good jump hit. He's a cue ball at the far end of the table and a cue ball down toward this end of the table. Some distance. It's going to leak out a little bit. I think ZANE was playing safe there. Dallas, I think he's looking at the bank shot here to the corner. Played it a little bit stiff. He's going to leave a shot for ZANE here. This is a very manageable out. I think the key shape is going to be getting on the 8 to get on the 9. Okay. He's left himself a little bit tougher leave on the 8, but you can follow through this and come around it and leave it pretty good. Oh, yeah. There it is. Real good shape to get to the 9. Good shot, Mr. Morrison. Ooh. He plays a little bit, almost got the point there. A little bit scary, but well controlled. All right, ZANE fires that 9-ball right in the center hole, and he cuts the lead Miles has in half. It is now 4-2. And ZANE getting ready to break. Or racking for his break. I need to take a quick little break and grab some water to turn the mic off, and I will be right back. All right, I'm back. I had to get a drink of water. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 balls. Ooh, looks like we have a foul. Someone thought they could catch the edge of the 1. He cuts the 3 right in the pocket, leaving the ball in hand. The 2 ball looks like it goes in the side pocket, which is, I think, the play to have here. I think it's the 4 ball, 8 ball pocketed on a break. So shape is to the 5. I'm sorry, to the 4. Miles needs to have a good follow stroke on this. Okay, he bumped the 9 ball. He's making his opponent aware that I touched the 9. Would you like it there or leave it back? I'm not sure if it moved enough to be a significant thing to put it back. All right. Oh boy, is he going to get away with this? Well, he leaves a lot of distance with a little cut shot for ZANE here. I think the ZANE brushes it on the way in and bumps it on the way out, leaving Miles a long, difficult shot to get shaped back to the 4. See how DAÐLAS handles this shot. Hits it pretty darn good. With the 5 sitting right over the pocket as the 4 slides in. This is a really decent shot just to focus on making. Okay. Standing up, wasn't quite comfortable. Resetting his thought process and start everything all over again. Always a smart choice when you got a question in your mind. Just taking a good look at the line the 4 has. Ooh, cuts the ball in nicely. He needs the ball to slow down. Okay, he's left himself a decent shot on the 5. He may opt to try to Come off the bottom rail a little bit just to have an angle on the 6 to get to the 7. You could try to stroke this around, flatten your off your first rail over toward like diamond and a half. Oh, yeah, something like that. Oh boy, here. Oh, he's going to leave a ball in hand for ZANE on the 5 to get to the 6. One of the first major errors from DAÐALAS. Scratching, giving ZANE a ball in hand. I think he cut that ball loose a little bit, just trying to force a little bit of shape. Just needed to be finessed. ZANE with a real good little punch draw shot. Lines himself up great on the 7. Play this with a little bit of dead ball, tiny bit of roll, and line straight in on the 9. Boink. Perfect. Got rail room. Hopefully the diamond end doesn't catch a stick. So I think he likes to play with a little bit of an extension on his above his standard length. A lot of tall guys like to have the shoot with an extension on, just as the regular stick. The tall frame just. I play with a gentleman named Dane Ireland, and he's a 6'8" Hawaiian dude, and he's got a long stroke, and he prefers to play with an extension on his stick all the time when he can. Now, at my place, I got just enough room. If you've got a 58-inch cue, you got about 3.5 inches of stroke room on the walls. So, and I have an oversized 8-foot Brunswick medalist. Very nice little table. All right, I got to stand up and let one of my girls outside. Excuse me for a second. All right, Dallas getting ready to break. Good stroke. All right, now my doggy alarms are going to go off for a little while. I'm sorry. Okay. ZANE has shortened the gap. He's behind by 1 rack, 4-3. And looks like we have a ball potted and a jump or possibly a bank. I don't think we see the 1 ball really easy here. Maybe we do. I think he's got a good line in it, maybe. Okay. He had a real good shot at it. Now, back cut on the 2. That's scary, seeing where the 8 is in relation to getting onto the 3 ball. There's a bunch of traffic to try to work around here. This is dangerous. Shooting a low ball. Might get away with a little bit of a funky shot here on the 2 for ZANE. I haven't got used to the update on the screen here to use the line draw tool, because maybe I'm just an illiterate computer bonehead, which I am, of how to turn off the lines after. I know they go away after a little bit, but only left ZANE enough room to get to the ball. He did not hit enough follow through here to get up for good shape on the 3 ball. He's either going to play a safe or he's going to play a bank shot here. Plays a 3 in the side bank shot. He's going to get shape on the 4 really nicely here. Oh no, it's overruled. The video's giving a little bit of jolts. Okay, undercuts the 4 a little bit. Just comes off the point, comes around the pocket. Leaves Miles with a long, thin cut shot, I think. DAÐALAS went for that bank shot again. It was on line, other than the 7 was just slightly in the center pocket way. DAÐALAS sees his bank shots pretty well. Got a good line on him. ZANE lining up for the 4 ball. Oh, is he going to get away with something here? He has kind of. I think he leaves a shot at the side pocket. Okay, I'm back. I had to let my pups out or back in again. All right. DAÐALAS gets a good shot at the 4, has a great shape to the 6, to the 7. He's left himself fairly good here. Looks like you could follow the 7 all the way up, or you could just play a pocket speed shot in the side. Oh, I think he was a little indecisive about how he wanted to get shape on the 8. Now, making the shot, of course, is probably a couple of balls with difference on how you hit the bottom rail. Oh, ZANE overcuts us a little bit. Is he going to get up on the 9? No, he is going to leave DAÐALAS a really decent shot here on the 7. He's going to get some good cue ball speed, a little bit of English, and he can get good shape on the 8. Okay, DAÐALAS uses a little bit of draw, comes up with a long shot. He's got to come off the rail a little bit here. 8 ball being on the rail. Just got to play a little bit of speed control here for a shot on the 9. Does nicely. A little off angle. 9 ball middle table. He's not on the rail. DAÐALAS taking his time. All right, here he goes. Good shot, DAÐALAS. All right, Miles takes a 5-3 lead in a race to 9. They're both about halfway into this match. Starting to comfort out, see where the mistake levels go. So far, DAÐALAS has made the least amount of mistakes and taken advantage of the mistakes that he was given, or the mistakes that ZANE made to allow him to be in the match, or ahead 5-3, if you know what I mean. ZANE dropping a ball on a break here, and the cue ball. Now, he's dropped 3 total balls, but the 10 ball is not the ball you want to drop when you're playing 9 ball. because your opponent gets a ball in hand. Now the 6th ball is in a tough spot down there, but that's the 4 ball down there, so it's not too bad. But the 4 ball doesn't look like it passes the 6 unless you're playing really short rail shape. So let's see what DAÐLAS does with this little layout, because you got the 3 to the 4. You could try to play a breakout shot, but that's always touchy. You could always play off the rail into the 4 and play the 6 and push the 4 up rail after that. I think that might be what DAÐLAS might be planning on doing. There might be enough there on the bottom rail to actually get that shot. You can't crush it because you don't want to follow the 6 in. Yeah, but I'm talking a little bit ahead there. I think DAÐLAS said, you deal with that crap. Sometimes I do that too. I can't find a solution in my head, so I'm just going to punt. Sometimes it is an advantage, sometimes it's not. ZANE drills the 3 ball. See what he does here with this shot. Certainly not trying to cut this 4 across. The bank shot is very difficult. You might try a funky safe. Ooh, he's going to leak it out, but now the 4 ball's out and away from the rest of the table. I might just play the 4 up toward the corner pocket. Maybe play it, but the cue ball, put it back toward the 6. Play a little 2-way shot here. He's just going to double bump it. He's going to leave ZANE a shot, though. Leave ZANE a really decent shot here for an out. Makes the 4. Okay, we'll slow down. All right, ZANE leaves himself a good angle to get on the 6. 8 ball sitting right by the side pocket. He's got everything's leaning in his favor. Oh boy, careful. Ooh, playing with fire there. See, I think he's grabbing the short stick because he's left himself on the rail, and that wall over there can be pretty tight. I shoot with a 60-inch cue, so it's really tight. But Greg has a very nice jump stick that has a good length and a really decent tip on it, so it plays really good. So when you need a short stick, you're not really in trouble. ZANE has a pretty straight shot here. Got to calculate how you're going to come off the rail. It'd be nice to float past the side on your shape, but you might have to take what you can get here. Okay. He did. He did cheat the little bit side of the pocket there. Just take your medicine and focus. All right. Real good stroke. Puts a little top on the ball. Keeps it straight up and down table. ZANE pulls within 1 again. DAÐLAS leads the race 5-4 in a race to 9. Again, this is our T.O.V. Challenge Series. Thank you, Mr. Greg Jensen, for putting forth the Diamond Den, and EvoSports for putting a camera and giving us a way to expose our sport to other people and get interested. This is our 3rd or 4th session, and it's going really good. The list keeps growing. We've got quite a few more than we've had in the past, and I hope it grows into something really cool. I think it is growing into already something really cool, but I just hope it just keeps growing. Greg Jensen has a really good vision, giving us a different way to play pool. And he is putting forth a lot of effort and time into making this happen. And big kudos to Greg Jensen. You're a good friend, Greg. and you're good for the sport. I think you're a really good ambassador for pool. As Justin Lee putting forth EvoSports out here for us to utilize, I think that is just outstanding, sir. Big props, and I am glad to be a small part of this. Nice little cut shot. Good shape on the 3. Good shape on the 2 to get to the 3. I mean, but I'm difficult to say if the 3 passes the 4. I think it does. It could be an optical delusion for me here. Zane is certainly looking at it. If it goes, then you have shape to the 4. It's the 5-6. That's the okay. All right, Zane's left this a little tough. The 3 ball looks like it's tucked on the rail. So might be able to spin into this ball. A little bit of masse spin. And he tried it. He got a little bit too much on it. He hit it a little bit early. Zane taking a look here. He looks like if you use just a lot of right English, you might be able to swing this 3 in and be able to come up. He's going to slow it up and play it safe here. It's kind of hard to go offensive on that. I mean, I was seeing that. The 5-6 is a fairly straight combo, but difficult to get shape on the way everything's going here. All right. Well, Miles has now left Zane shape to get shape. Now, Zane just has to control what he's doing with shape on the 4 to get to that 5 ball. I think you can line up with a 5-6 combo here, thinking, or you can do that. It's very hard to break that out with those 3 balls that close. But Zane has opted to do that. He has left himself a shot on the 4, which can get it back to the 5 or 6. He's going to play a little bit shorter. I don't see a great bank here. At 7's kind of cutting it off. Let's see what he does. Could be playing the 6. Who knows off of this? Ooh, playing it really soft. Oh, he just gets a touch shot at it. Okay, well, I think I'm. This might be a little tough for to look at. Oh, but he's got a perfect angle to push that down the rail. Wow, I think he's left a really hard shot here for Zane. He might have to come off just the first point there by the side and try to get the top of the 5 and get to the bottom rail. Yeah. I think you had to come off a rail to it. Couldn't get past the 8 for clean. But the 5 ball appears to be frozen from my angle. Okay, if it's just off the rail, this is such a better shot. But I don't like the direction the cue ball goes here. You see how it comes off the bottom rail and back up? I like getting closer to the 5 and getting it to come across to the right side rail and then come down. A lot better chance to make your opponent kick 2 rails. Okay. Now, this is a little bit more difficult here. What will DAÐLAS do with this? This is interesting. You could roll up on it. You could like 2 bank it toward the 9 and try to just stick the cue ball on the rail. He opts to kick past the 7. I think he left a straight in shot here. I think Zane has a chance to tie this match up. Oh. Zane pulls out of that stroke just a tiny bit, worried about shape on the 6, overcuts it a little bit, plays it slow, comes off the points. DAÐLAS is trying to get shape on the 6 here. I think he has it. Looks like a good line. He had a straight line to get it. Still, 8 ball must have been a little bit of a eye booger for him. The 6 is left in a tough spot here. I don't see a lot of good ways to play safe with this either. This is kind of funky, but maybe a little draw and on it and hit the 9. I don't know. I don't see a. I don't. I'm having a hard time finding a decent way to play it safe with this ball. Super thin. Yeah. Okay, well, right into it. Okay, that's not terrible. That's not terrible. You could take the old adage of crack into this and see if you can get some action going. Ooh, well, he took a kick at it. Very close to a side pocket make there. Well done, Dallas. But you've left a little bit of a nice little back cut here. This could lead right to shape to the 7. And it certainly has. Shape to the side here leads back to shape to the side again. Yep, come up, come up, come up. And he's on the correct side of this. I think he's got a little bit of angle. You can draw this or you can follow this with a right hand English. All right, ZANE puts a good draw stroke on it. Lines up pretty gosh darn good on the 9. Good job, ZANE. ZANE's going to tie this match up here. We are tied 5-5. We have a heads up race to 4 now. And ZANE has the break here. Going on rack 11. As well it should be when you have an even up couple of players that are even. Excuse me, I don't think I quite shut the mic off in time to let that burp escape. All right, ZANE Morrison to break rack 11. The Valley Challenge match in the Diamond Den, provided by Gregory Jensen, Distinguished Billiards. And I think he's done very distinguished things for the sport. Game, sport, whatever anyone would like to call it. I love it. All right, let's see what ZANE does here. Here we go. Wing ball goes right in the corner pocket. I'm going to get a look at the 1, but holy whack whack. Okay. In pockets, 2 balls, but the look on the 1 here is kind of funky. You're not seeing much of a make. Might be able to then hit the 1 and spin the 7. Is that what he's going for? He went for it, but he's pushed the 1 out. Looks like a side pocket is attainable, but to get back to the 3, I think you draw stroke this. And that might be difficult from the wall there, but looks like he had. See what he does. Plays it long, puts it down on the bottom rail. Plays a pretty good safe here. Nice shot, Dallas. ZANE's going to have to come off the bottom rail and English into the 1. Does nicely. Gets a roll on the 9 ball and leaves Dallas with the same type of kick shot. You have to go past the 8 and spin into the 1. It's a good kick, ZANE. The kick and stick. Except ZANE's cue ball did travel quite a bit, but the 1 ball stuck. Hit the 9 out of there and stayed down table while the cue ball came up. Good. All right. Dallas tries a very long jump shot. We have a foul stroke. You hit the 4 ball first, leaving ZANE a ball in hand on the 3. See what ZANE does with the 3 ball here to get to the 4. ZANE has slowly worked himself back to 5-5. He has a ball in hand with 6 balls left on the table. Okay. ZANE takes a follow shot with the 3 on the left side to carry up to get up on the 4. Okay. And not terrible. Tiny bit more would have been nicer, but you can play a shape on this. You overcut it, so you make the ball. Your angle should be coming just around the 9 for shape on the 6, if you make it. It's funny, just that little tiny bit of angle change on your contact point of the object ball just can change everything that you see. Oh, good stroke, Dallas. Comes down here. He's going to bump the 8 out. Going to get good stroke room for the 6 to the 7. He'd like this ball to go in clean. Ooh. 7 ball does bump out a little bit. So I think you can play the cut shot here. I think you have that. Play the cut shot. And you might want to bump the 8 over the rim. Ooh. Gets a little bit fast with it. Hits it a little bit fat. And the result is a scratch. Ball in hand to ZANE Morrison. Oh. ZANE's going to play a straight shot here. You need to have a little bit of an angle here to get a little bit. Okay, there you go. I just hit this with, I think, just straight top, come to middle table, just like that. Keep it manageable, keep it simple. All right, ZANE could possibly be in the lead for the first time this match. ZANE puts it in the heart of the pocket. ZANE now leads 6-5. All right. A mistake from Dallas leads to another game for ZANE. Let's call it an unforced error. He didn't really intend to scratch, but got a little excited and did. And that is what happens. All right, Dallas getting ready to break. Rack 12. Okay, 7 ball pops off the far wing and comes over into the corner pocket. Dallas has a really good looking table right here. 1 leads to the 2. Come to the middle of the table. 2 leads to the 3. Maybe a combo shot with the 4-8. He'll have to decide that when he gets a little closer to it. Okay. A little kiss here. Great shape on the deuce to get to the 3. A little bit of draw, just kind of hit middle table. Come over and bump the 4. Still has shape on the 3, but the combo shot's a lot more difficult here. See what Dallas does with this 3 ball here. He just drills it and gets back over here. Dallas trying to get on a mission here. I think he's looking at a carom shot here on the 8. Dallas goes for the bank shot. He's going to leave it difficult, though. There's no back bank to the side pocket. There is bank toward the corner pocket on the bottom right. Also, there is safe angle at the same thing, getting the cue ball to travel behind the 9. And you can do that both ways here. ZANE rolls right up into the 4-5 bank combo. I'm not sure if he intended to do that, but it lines him up with great shape on the 4 to get to the 6. I do not think that is exactly what he was wanting. All right. I think ZANE is lining up for the back cut to the side. Oh, or they carry him into the 8. Still leaves him shape to get shape. I know it's long, a little off angle. That scratch angle is a little bit scary. So you're just going to have to trust your stroke and slow roll this in, I think. Oh, he's going to line this straight up for Dallas. A little tiny draw shot, and Dallas has shape on the 9. Might have room to follow this. And he does. And he did. Dallas leaving himself just a slight little cut shot to the corner here. Half a table away. Third of a table, maybe. This to tie it up 6-6. Dallas puts it in the pocket. Okay. We are tied 6-6. Zane Morrison to break. Heads up race to 3 for the win, fellas. Hope you're all enjoying the commentary. This has been a pretty clean match. I haven't seen too many. A little bit of Russian, a little bit of body movement, but not too much. You guys are playing pretty good, clean match. All right. Zane Morrison to break rack 13. These two may just go straight to hill. We have a dry break. Looks like we're about a ball width away from the 1 ball here with the cue ball. I am automatically seeing a safe shot off the side rail by the side and coming in behind the 2-8. That was a little too thick, sir. But it is containment safe. Not a whole lot can happen here. Everything there is kind of funky. He's going to play thin, come up. That's decent. But, Dallas comes up pretty clean right there. He could leave himself a 1-9 shot here in a second. Zane looks like he's lining up to kick cross table. Come back at the 1. Could always roll the 7 up onto the 1 if you want to eliminate the combo shot. You get a good hit here though. Zane might get away with it. Nope, he has left the 1 ball long, fairly straight. Looks like there's a little off angle. Might be able to punch draw to the 2. Dallas trying to force a little bit of shape. Might get him a nope. He's going to leave Zane a side pocket shot here with the 1. I'm not sure if Zane was trying to play a little safe. I think he was trying to make it and get shape, but it was fairly straight. Tried to cheat the pocket a little. DAÐLAS is going to play this thin and try to come around and play safe far. Gets around, and successfully plays safe. A one rail kick shot. DAÐLAS is informing Zane that he bumped the 6 a little. And does he want to put it back? Okay, well, that was a great kick shot coming up with safe. DAÐLAS either has to spin through the 5-9, which I don't think is the best. If you can get past the 9, I think you're going to put some draw on the ball, try to bend it back to the 1 maybe. Even spin shot it into 2, you may have that. See what he does. Very close. He does get the English to get through there just a hair bit much. Pretty cool, DAÐLAS. Pretty cool. All right, Zane earns a ball in hand here. He's on the 1. Okay, I'm back. I shut the mic off there while I took a swallow. And Zane, looking at the 3 ball here, looks like the 4 is above the 6 there by the side pocket. I think he's playing some draw here. Ooh, that one drew right over table into the side corner pocket. Okay, DAÐLAS with a good opportunity here. If the 4 slides past the 6 in the side, certainly looking at it. Little off angle, get shaped on the 5. This rack looks real good. Bump. Shot on the 5, maybe just a hair bit of left English. Touch of follow. Come right down table. 7's pretty much above the pocket there. Oh, I have to take that back because he's on the 6 ball, not the 7. He wanted to come up toward middle table, so he had a nice side pocket shot at the 6. But he's left himself parallel basically with a little bit of a back cut on the 6 to the corner. Punches a little bit, but he's going to leave a combo shot here, I think, which can lead into 6 ball shape pretty easily. Just take a look at the way the balls come off each other and play the cue ball accordingly. Six ball naturally comes right down toward middle diamond off of this shot, so a little dead, maybe a touch of follow, and just let it happen. Just make the 7. And he goes for a safe shot, and he has left a shot for DAÐLAS. A pretty nice shot. I think that shot goes really clean. DAÐLAS taking a good look. Looks like he's coming off the rail for it. Well, he didn't sell out. He did make a good hit. From my angle, I thought there was a really decent shot at the 6 there. But I'm not the one with my eyes on the table right there, so not my call. Okay, Zane going for a back bank here. Comes a little bit short. It's kind of a tough call. Do I play the corner? Try not to scratch. Do I play it in the side thin? Got a lot. You can get away with just cutting it to the side. Got that whole table length for ball speed. So Dallas went to get his chalk. Taking a good look at the ball here. So we're taking a look at the side pocket cut, I think. Or maybe he's talking with ZANE. I'm not sure. He's talking to somebody. Okay, taking a look at the side pocket, I think. Oop, plays a little bit short. He's going to leave ZANE a pretty good shot here. A little bit of a back cut into the side, some draw. Going to be just fine. Ooh, double taps into the 7. Leaving himself a pretty tough shot here. Gonna decide if I'm playing the 9 or if try to do something funkier. Don't think the pocket's available. Zane's gonna just play to the far rail. Back cut it past the 8. No, he's just gonna put it on the far rail. All right. Just playing a little bit of table containment here. Forcing Dallas to try to earn the out or play a great save. Both are there, really. Okay. Dallas rolls a 7 right up on the 8. Could get in trouble here if ZANE plays a really good save because you can roll the cue ball right up on the 8 here. Which he's doing. He may have leaked it. I think he forced a little bit of a jump. And I commentated a match from Dallas earlier this session, I believe, and he made a great jump shot. Ooh, I think we all just jumped up and said, wow. All right. Dallas lining up to the 7. Pretty sure he's playing to the corner. Oh, misses the corner. Looks like he's left ZANE straight into the corner. You could pocket speed this to the side and take your little angle on the 8, which might be better. But if you can stop shot this to the corner, you have a little bit of draw to the 9 off the 8. Oh, Zane's going to miss that, but he has left a one rail kick shot or a jump shot. Dallas is opting to come off the rail and kick. Oh, and he makes a real good shot. He's looking at the 8. Where is he going to play it? Is he going to bank it to the side? Bank it to the corner? Going to cut it? Where's the cue ball going to end up? All the things going through his head and what he's got to do here. Taking a good look. I think he's taking a look at the cross bank to the side. Let's see what he does here. And he plays the far bank. Comes across. Okay. Well, he does leave a bit of a cut shot there for ZANE, but still very manageable. You can hold the ball from scratching here. Just cut the ball in. Nice and natural. ZANE does a great job. Coming right off, comes off the rail about 2.5 inches, 3 inches. Straight in on the 9. That's what you'd like. Just a stop shot on your last ball. All right. Zane Morrison going ahead 7-6. It's a 2-3 race now. Dallas getting ready to break rack 14. Trailing 6-7. Dallas needs 3 games. ZANE needs 2. Okay. Pretty good break. All the balls broke open. The 5 ball looks like it, if you're not bumping anything around, is going to need a home. He has a look at the 3 here. May not have. Oh, I'm sorry. The 1 ball first, then to the 3. He's going to opt out of taking a serious effort at that. So I think he's going to leave the ball in ZANE's hand here. I don't think he liked the 5-8 little area down there, maybe. Okay. ZANE pockets the 1. Comes up table a little bit light, but has a little back cut on the 3. Now that can throw into the 5-8 area, I guess. See what he does with this. Well, he opened it up and opened the ball up. Come 2 rails out toward the. Ooh, he came off the rail and hit it a little bit flat. He'd like to be on the thinner side of that angle. He's left himself a shot here at the 5. Goes for the back cut. Gonna leave it long. I believe he left a shot here at the 5. May not be enough. 8 might be in the line, but I think it goes. ZANE's line looks like he's lining up like it goes. It does. Hits the ball all the way around. Just got to focus on this 6 ball here. Plays a cut shot. All right, comes around nicely on the 7. Pretty straight in. Get some good shape on the 8 here. He's going to go a little draw here, I think. No? Okay. He played a little bit of high ball with the right English. Comes up with a decent line on the 8. A little bit of draw, a little bit of outside. Come back up with a decent shape shot on the 9. Oop, a little excited. Punches the ball around. Okay, he's going to leave Dallas a really good shot for shape on the 9 right here. Focus up. Everything should be natural. All right. Dallas has opportunity to tie it up 7-7. Perfect. Right into the pocket. No rail wiggle. Really good shot shape to the 9. Dead center pocket. We are tied 7-7. We have a race to 2 in this match, people. Zane Morrison to break rack 15. All right. Zane is all racked up. Getting ready to break rack 15. When this match is done, I'll be hitting some 8 ball at my table. I have a match at the Diamond Den with T.O.V on Sunday at 1 o'clock. Looks like the one ball's going in. Gonna have a shot at the one. Hopefully the 9 is not in the way. You need a little bit of draw here, I think, to get back to the 3. He had to play some follow. I don't think he was comfortable with any draw on that, but gets a fortunate little leave there. DAÐALAS with the long, thin cut shot. Well, he might choose to play safe here. I think you can go for the shot, but I think you do a little spinach on this. Maybe spin it in, but you get the cue ball down there behind the 9-5-8 line and try to play the speed for the 2 to be over by the pocket, perhaps. You're just going to kick it out, bank it out. Wow. He's going to set this right in the pocket for ZANE. He has a massive window. Let's see how ZANE helps himself get shape here. He can draw punch over into the 3 and push it over toward the other pocket, which he has done nicely. Ooh, wow. Does he have enough to skin the 3 and push the 9 to the corner? Would be interesting. I mean, if they're frozen, a little tiny touch on the 3, pushing the 9 forward a little for the cue ball to catch it, could be interesting. Or you just get them both going and play the 9 somewhere else. Roll right up onto the 3 from there. Well, I know what I'm doing here. I'm cutting a 3 right over toward the 5 and going to try to spin around the 9. I don't think there's scratch. I'm going to go this way with it. Gets a successful hook here. He's going to force ZANE to come off the rail between the 7 and 8 down to the bottom rail and have to spin into the 3, which he does. The 3 ball's coming up around. Okay, he's left DAÐALAS a pretty good look at the 3. I think some outside English, and that cuts in. Get the right spin on, you come around 1-2 rails toward the middle of the table to get shape on the 4 in the upper right corner. DAÐALAS taking a good look. Like I said, it looks a little tight, but I think you're going to use a bit of outside here, just to kind of turn the cue ball and throw the 3 a little. Maybe he's going to throw some draw on it and try to play safe. Ooh, well, he did really good with that. That was very, very, very nicely played. ZANE, he does have room for the 2 rail run to it. Cue space between the 4 and the 5. Comes over and hits it nicely. He's going to leave a open shot in the corner though. 4 and 5, a lot tougher to get shape here now. DAÐALAS taking a look on how he's going to get shape here. He may have to kind of just roll over and bump the 5. Still don't know exactly how you're going to do it here. Well, rattles the 3, bumps into the 8, gets a look at the 4. He's left ZANE a shot here now. So a nice controlled shot on the 3, pocket speed. Give yourself that little angle on the 4. Drills the ball, but he is not going to get a look at the 4. He's going to be kicking something funky. Lining up for his kick to the 4. Does get a really good kick at it. It's going to force DAÐLAS to jump or long rail kick. Maybe he has a little look at it. He's going to play a little masse. Okay, he's looking at his long rail kick option. He looked like I think he was checking out the masse shot. Okay, he's opting for the long rail kick here. Comes down there, makes a good hit. I'll leave this 50-50. I think there's a good cut shot at the side pocket here. I think the 5 blocks anything from scratching, I think. Okay, looks like he just overcut it a little. But now the table's opened up quite a bit here. Give yourself a little angle on the 5 with your shape from the 4 so you can get over there on the 6. There you go. You can just spin right into a side pocket shot line just for control and find a nice little avenue to get your 7 ball. He got really excited, but he has left a difficult look here at the 5. I know there's no cut shot here, so he's forcing ZANE to kick off the long side rail, which he hits it really good, gets it out of there. But he is going to leave really good shape here to get to the 6. You just use a little bit of follow, just a touch inside, try to get up close to the side pocket. He crushes it. He's going to leave a side pocket cut here, pocket speed shot, maybe just a touch a bit inside and get a shot at the 7 down in the corner. Okay. A little bit of a back cut, but you can control this shot. You can stun over to the far rail on this side of the side pocket on the left of your screen. Or you can pocket speed it like this. I think that was a very good little stun shot. All right. DAÐLAS trying to get on the hill first here. All right, good little stroke routine right there. Stay consistent all the way through the end. Stay down, watch the balls go in. DAÐLAS gets on the hill first. 8-7, race to 9. DAÐLAS breaking for the win. Need a little bit of a drink here. Okay, shut the mic off for a second there. Had a drink of water. All right, DAÐLAS coming from the side, going for the wing ball break, or the one in the side pocket. Both can happen. All right, we have a wing ball in. Have a look at the one. Though you're to jack up just a little bit here on the one to the corner. Just a little. You don't want to go too far forward. Drills it, comes straight across table. And sir, you were close to your work, but I think you're just enough off angle here. I myself, I might just choose to get the bridge out. But this works good too. Too much. Oh, he knew it when he stroked it. He knew it right after it fucking, pardon my language, when it left the rail. Not very distinguished of me. I'm sorry, people. Got a little bit excited. He did a little nice little shot out there, but he just got a little too excited and followed through a little too forceful. Oop. Gets good contact, but bounces up off the rail and onto the floor. leaving ZANE a ball in hand on the 4. He could be taking the 4-9. He could be playing the 4 up in the corner and shaping himself for the 5 to get to the 6. Might go in the side pocket on the left side. Seems like the easiest shot. Okay. Left himself pretty straight here. See how he approaches the shape on the 6. I think you just stop it here. Now you're going to play the nice medium light draw stroke here. Come over to play the 8 in the side. Don't get too over exuberant here. Come over, going to be up in the 50-50 land, I think. And he's landed into the 50-50 land. It's pretty much, which one do I want to try to not scratch in? I think that is the question here. But I think both are attainable, but definitely has some work to do. Really want to take your time how your opponent's on the hill, so you got to make a really good shot and get shape. Ooh, the fun of 9-ball. The 11-8. Looks like he's putting on a draw stroke on the 8 to the upper left. He's going to rattle it. He got shape on the 9. Misses the 8. All right. Dallas has an opportunity to take this match and take Zane's position. All right. Dallas looks like he's shooting just a little bit of right-hand English. Oh, he overrolled it a bit. He might roll into side pocket shape, which he has. I think you cut this to the side pocket here. Myself. Try to leave the cue ball right on the bottom rail in the center. Dallas taking a really good look, taking his time, checking out what he's doing with this table, because it's either for the try to win this game or you're going to be on a hill match. Ooh. And he's drew the ball and forced it right into the corner pocket. I don't think there was any draw needed on that in the shot, and he gives the game to ZANE. We are tied 8-8. We are hill. An even race to 9. All right, let's see who's going to get this last game. ZANE won the lag. He breaks on hill. Oh, breaking rack 19. Sorry, 17. 8-8 is 16. Oh. All right. He's just about got him racked up. All right, here we go. We are hill in a race to 9. All right, let's see who gets this T.O.V match. Salado. Everyone has Salado Pro that's in the T.O.V Challenge Series. We all report our scores to Fargo, and we're playing a Fargo race, mild. Oh boy, no, don't touch that ball. That is a foul stroke. Wow, he has given Dallas the opportunity to 3 foul him. I think that is a mistake. That was a ball in hand to Dallas, no matter what happened. I mean, because slop counts. I mean, in 10 ball, that would be kind of a bad thing to do. But 3, 6, 7, 8, we have a ball in. Dallas has a shot on the one here to cut it up in the upper right corner. Looks like if you feed the 6, 7 line there, try to come straight down toward the break spot, you get good shape on the 2. He's going to draw, or is he going to play safe? Oh, okay, he's going to play safe. That's decent. One ball's coming really close to the 9 ball. He's going to leave a. I would have tried to 3 foul Zane with that foul break. Just saying. Okay, looks like Zane's going for a jump shot. Oh, makes a good jump, good hit. I think he might get away and get safe here. And he does. He leaves the 7 in line. Looks like he's going to leave a jump shot for Dallas. Okay, pretty good little hill game going here. Play safe, get safe, jump, get safe. Okay. These boys are really fighting a good battle here. Dallas taking a real good look at this. That table is pretty much open. Every ball has a hole. Nothing's touching. There is a way to get out with this. And Dallas is jumping. Went far table. Okay, he's just going for a jump bank. He's leaving Zane a ball in hand on the 1. I'm still going to tell you, Dallas, if you go back and watch this, that was a foul break. You put him on 2 right away and just kiss the 1 ball and put him on the bottom rail. Bury him. I think it's cool, honorable that you made that choice to go ahead and re-rack and break. But in all reality, that re-rack itself, moving multiple object balls, was a foul. And Zane could have taken a ball in hand on that. Zane plays the bank shot. He's going to get shape on the 3. That was a really good shot. Got to be careful, Hill. You want to play, you don't want too deep on the 5, or you got to play it hard. Okay. You come back up. You got a pretty decent line on the 5. Okay. All right. I think you follow this around the 7-8. I think it's pretty straight high. All right. Makes the 6, comes up. He does get around there. Be careful of your scratch line here with the 7. I think you can follow through this. Chooses to draw it, and he's coming right up into shape. I think he thought he missed that and was going to scratch. Falls right in on the 8 ball. He's got great shape. Okay. A little bit of a tiny back cut on the 9. Sometimes it's going to be a little brainy for you, but let's see how Zane handles this. All right, Zane drills it. Zane wins this match, 9-8. Good match, fellas. Oh boy. Well, Dallas, you're going to kick yourself in the butt a little bit later after you listen to this. But I think you had a 3-foul win on the hill if you'd taken that opportunity. All right, gentlemen. Good match. You can end the stream whenever. I am going to shut down. Thank you, EvoSports. Thank you, Greg Jensen. And Dibs 1 at the Diamond Den, Distinguished Billiards, and Salado. Everyone have a good night. Stream